Guess I'll be all you need.
Hi guys, it's Jay Abria and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, just spreading love, giving me feedback. I love it. Thank you so much. This video is going to be about being an engineman in the United States Navy. As I said in the last video, I chose to be an EN because it was just, as far as the description, it was just more appealing to me than Nuke, EN Nuke. Other branches in the military have MOSs and things and such, but in the Navy they have a saying that goes, choose your rate, choose your fate. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. So when I first got out of boot camp, I went to Training Support Center in Chicago. I mean, it's like right next door to boot camp. Not everyone goes across the street for Training Support Center. Other people get sent other places. And that's where you are granted the opportunity to go to school and learn about what it is you'll be doing in the fleet. That lasted for me about 2 months. For some people who are undesignated, for some people whose schools require more time, you're there from either 2 weeks to about 3, 4, maybe 5 months. Yeah, I was only there for about 2 months, and at that time when I left A school, it was January in Chicago. So it was still snowing, ice on the floor. You know, I was bundled up, bundled up in my uniform. And when I got off my flight to San Diego, it was probably about 8 or 9 at night, and it was about 70 degrees with palm trees. So I was just like, what? This is amazing. So I was just happy about that. Like, the weather was just amazing, and it was just something new for me. I love new things, and it just excited me altogether. When I got to San Diego, my ship was not built yet. So you get an email, or your detailer will let you know in A school if you get like your orders, where it is you're going to be going once you leave A school. And I got pre-com orders, so meaning my ship isn't built yet, so I have the opportunity to become a plank owner. I move things on board, I help build the ship pretty much like I'm a plank owner. And you get so much respect, you get so much like knowledge, you get so much everything just being a plank owner. It's a great opportunity. I was in San Diego for about 2 to 3 months before I got sent to my ship in Mississippi. You are like, so because your ship is not at the waterfront of where its home port will be, and it's somewhere else, you can still get qualified in things that you need to get qualified. So I went to the Somerset, the Anchorage. As a fireman, I went to those ships, and I was able to get my PQS and learn about what it is I'll be doing on my ship. So that was a good opportunity. Take advantage of it when you are put in that situation, because it's really good. I went to other ships. I learned some things, got some training from other people. And then I got sent over to Mississippi to where the ship was. And I basically helped move aboard as a pre-com. You gotta do it. I helped move aboard mattresses in the berthing, desks, chairs, anything the ship needed, supplies, food, rags, everything. Everything that the ship is going to need to function, to help the crew function, you are going to help bring onto the ship. I was helping doing that, as well as going down to the machinery spaces and learning about what it is I'll be working on, learning about what it is I'll be doing. Because when this ship leaves from Mississippi, we're going out to sea. And we had to prepare for that, which was amazing. It was like my first time going underway. It was so like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I actually went underway my first time on the Somerset. I went TAD with them for a weekend. And When I tell you I got seasick and I cannot like function with the ship rocking like that. But eventually I got used to it. So I do have my sea legs and I am a shellback. Just to put that out there. When I got to Mississippi, I pretty much helped move things on board. I went down to the spaces. I learned about my equipment, what it is I'll be owning, what it is I'll be working on, my everyday maintenance routines, learning how to do some corrective maintenance on if an equipment does not decide to function, because as an engineman we know things just decide not to work anymore. They just be like, this, I'm just not gonna work, and you have to fix it. You have to get the ship functioning. You gotta get the ship running. And an engineman is a very important part. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody discourage you. Your job as an engineman is a very important job. You are the moving parts of the ship. If there are no enginemen with engines, the ship is dead in the water. The ship isn't going anywhere. You could have, the ship ain't going nowhere. That's that, period. So don't let anyone discourage you. You have a very important job in the Navy as an engineman, and that requires you to work long hours. That requires you to put that work in. It requires hard work. It requires dedication. It does pay off. It does really pay off. That's why like advancement is so quick, because you have like one of the hardest jobs. You have one of the toughest jobs, and it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. I started off on my ship with about like 40 enginemen. By the time Sailor came, there was about 30, and then slowly but surely it just like cascaded into about 12 of us. We were like undermanned really bad, really bad. And it's not for everybody. It's not for the weak either. Like, it's a very tough job. A very important part about being an engineman is knowing how important and technical your job is. You need to make sure that you are following clear, precise instructions. When you read things, you are reading it word for word. You are not skipping over things, because you can something up in a matter of seconds. And trust me, you don't want that. You do not want that. It is very vital that you pay attention to detail, because it is very vital. The most time you will be able to do hands-on things with your job is when you're out to sea. That is when you're tested. That is when you are actually working and doing what it is you signed up to do as an engineman. Because a lot of the equipment you work with is stationary when you're not out to sea. So you're just doing your everyday maintenance on it, keeping it up to par. But actually fixing things and actually seeing the equipment run, actually, is when you're out to sea. And you do go out to sea. You do go out to sea. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Especially like when you have time to go out and see the sun and the water. It's so relaxing. It is so relaxing. Another thing is like taking advantage of the opportunities that you have, getting qualified and everything, as well as taking time out to do something for yourself, taking care of you. Being an engineman, it does take a lot of your personal time, because you do work long hours, especially during inspections. You are the first to show up, the last to leave, and it pays off. So don't get discouraged by that. It's a con, but it pays off in the end. So I wouldn't even look at it as a con. Definitely just take some time out for yourself. Do something for you. Like if you are in Virginia, if you are in California like me, put in a check, drive 2 hours to go see LA, drive to go see San Francisco, drive to Vegas, just relax, unwind, take a weekend off, put some leave in. You're allowed to do that. Take advantage of those opportunities so that you are not draining yourself and you are actually doing something for yourself, because a lot of the time you belong to the U.S. military, and that's where a lot of your time is going, a lot of your dedication, and that's a sacrifice. But when you have those opportunities to take care of you and do something for you, do it. Do it. I highly suggest that. Just do it. Make a little balance. Just a little balance. And you'll be fine. You will be fine. I came into the Navy as an E1. I'm an E5 now. And I am up for E6 in September. Wish me luck, guys. I love it. I love it. It's an experience, especially when you're doing hands-on things. You feel like that sense of accomplishment and pride. Like, I helped do that. I helped fix that. I did that. You know, you have that sense of pride. You have that sense of, like, if some people ask, what have you done for the Navy today? What have you done for yourself today? What have you done for a peer today? Just go out, help somebody, help yourself. And of course you're helping the Navy because you joined for that reason. So it's definitely an experience. I love it. Hard work and dedication pays off, because I've only been in for 5 years, and I'm up for E6. So it does pay off. Just that little extra, that little push, that little, you know, it definitely pays off. And even if you decide, you know, this isn't what I want to do, you have that opportunity to go do something else. You have that opportunity to retake your ASVAB, to switch rates. You have that opportunity. So, you know, I mean, being an engineman, don't let anybody discourage you, okay? It is not bad. It is not the worst. It is hard. It is not for the weak. And it is very tough, okay? Love what you do, love yourself, and love other people. Well, that's it. That concludes this video, guys. I hope I didn't run your ears off. I hope it was informative to those who are thinking about becoming an EN, those who already chose EN. I hope you watch this and, you know, you find it very helpful. Don't let anybody discourage you. It's, like I said, it's not for the weak. Thanks for watching.